Hello, Elpern here, and we are on Crossroads, watching a game between Kid Charlemagne, which of course is Jibber, playing as the OKW faction in the north, facing off versus Makros, fighting as the Soviets in the south. So we got a real tournament set up here with fixed positions, essentially. And we can see the usual double engineer start here from Makros, but actually going tier 1. So I assume we'll see a sniper here. I know Makros is loving the sniper, so that's why I assume we'll see. Of course, opening up with a penal first. Meanwhile, Jibber here going for a Kobold. Interesting stuff. And we have a very aggressive Stern Pioneer here, but might be severely punished here if Makros opts for an M3 long way home for the Stern Pioneer.
The sector is at risk.
Kobold appears, going to put some bleed on, also grabbing that cutoff, of course, connecting the fuel. Meanwhile, the Force Grenadiers are slow capping, and there we go. We have the M3 in the build for Makros, looking to punish his opponent for picking a faction without snares for the first 4 minutes. Of course, the M3 does also really well versus the Kobold wagon. You can basically just chase it down, you don't really have to worry about snares, so you can just go very greedy with it and take it out, putting you one entire unit above your opponent. As the Kobold is scouting around, of course got the cutoff, so he knows his opponent has 0 fuel income right now. And it seems the M3 is smelling blood. Kobold in a very greedy position. I don't see it getting out of here, but we'll see what the Jibber can come up with. And yeah, that's probably dead, right? Yes. So there you go. One less unit for Jibber. Meanwhile, the Sturms are picking some decent engagement here, forcing the combat engineers away. M3 taking some damage from the Folks. Jibber here picking up Grand Offensive, also known as Capen Offensive, the maker of this commander, which will give him some Fusiliers, which can actually snare this unit, which can be quite useful. Also, of course, knowing his opponent went tier 1 means a sniper is possible. So I think 6 men does tiny bit better. Of course, it's not good, but it does a bit better versus a sniper. Very small margin. But yeah, very nice map control here from Jibber, less so for Makros. Getting a lot of resources, which is gonna help him if he opts for something such as mechanized, which would give him fast looks, and of course a puma. But yeah, we see here the snare coming in from the Fusiliers. M3 is in trouble, but the penals are everywhere. Here you can see Makros trying to make it very expensive for his opponent to kill this M3. He's gonna focus fire this Fusilier as well. Could have actually continued down this path to make sure you get the wipe. So a minor mistake there from Makros. I think in hindsight he probably realizes as well. He probably could have killed that squad if he simply pushed the cutoff, putting his squads on the retreat path. Yeah, this sandbag is going to help Jibber tiny bit to hold this, but of course with the flamer here as well, it's going to be a bit more difficult. Good thing these are penals though, so you can't really merge with this. You also have more folks coming in, so the Soviets are forced to retreat without actually neutralizing the point, meaning Jibber still has that income, you know, it doesn't slow it down. And not losing any models here either, going to push back. Healing is coming up. We also see Jibber here using Scavenge, very nice. Might be looking to scavenge the Kobold wreck as well. It's not here anymore. I guess the M3 destroyed it by driving it over, turning the wreck into roadkill. But yeah, two Folks and 2 Fusiliers is the build here for Jibber. Also getting his SWS out. We'll see what he does here. I think Battle Group is better with Fusiliers because you really need the munitions and you don't want to spend them on healing with this type of build. Because the G43s are such power spikes for the Panzer Fusiliers, right? So early Battle Group, I am assuming, just to tech fast, he has a bit of an advantage here when it comes to resources. So of course I think Half Truck does really well versus PTRS Penals as well, because you can actually outrange them compared to like a Syscan. And in order for Makros to get a Syscan here, he needs to backtech, or he can go something like defensive tactics to get that machine gun and 80 gun anyways. I intend to mostly be casting today, Shosu. Might get a game or two in, we'll see, we'll see.
Enemy trying to suppress. Swing around and hit that damn flank.
So we see the Fusiliers here being interrupted by the Penals. And all of Makros' forces are now ready to push Thermpaniers in a really nice position here, I do like that. Looking for that close CQC flank. Don't want to be closing into that blob though. It's going to be a very painful charge here over this red cover. But it seems Makros is amassing his strength towards the cutoff here. Jibber realizing so, pulling back his units. He also has a lot of folks here coming up from behind. And this flamer is going to force this Fusilier away. Closing in on these Penals though can be quite questionable. Could have been like playing a bit more conservative there, but I think he also underestimated the army value here from his opponent. Meanwhile, Jibber actually went for mechanized here. We have a Lux coming out. Meanwhile, Makros going for that M5. He has the munitions to go straight into quad if he opts to. Could also go PTRS and then go PTRS M5. So lots of options here for Makros, as he is finally getting the map into his control. Lots of points being captured simultaneously. Yeah, we see instant quad here, so no PTRS M5. He might actually change his opinion though once he sees the looks, because he probably expects a flag half track. I mean, I don't think... Personally, I don't find this looks to be very good versus Penals because of the PTRS. It can just stop it and make it really hard to get any value out. Oh, is that a satchel? Yes, indeed, we see a satchel on the retreat. Almost well timed there, about half a second mistimed, but that's not too bad. Here we go, Lux coming in on the M5, of course doing very well versus this type of vehicle. Might just be chasing him way back to base. Let's see if we see any PTRSs. Not yet, he can't afford it. It's 70 munitions nowadays, not 60. So yeah, it seems M5 is going to get away there back into base. I don't think Lux is going to follow because the Penals staying close, meaning they can actually pop PTRS. We also have a Puma coming out here, as well as the Baby 80 gun. So he did opt for defensive tactics with his tier 1 build, which means he can go Dushka and the 80 gun, which is very nice since you don't have your tier 2. We also see this sniper in the queue now, which was expected when you go tier 1, right? And it's going to be hard for Jibber, I think, to deal with that. I mean, he does have the Puma though, and I would say Puma is a decent sniper counter because of that tier 1 or vet 1 ability where you can essentially counter snipe it for 45 munitions. There you go, Puma is here, looking for the M5, doesn't have to fear snares or anything. Sniper also here, of course. The combat engineer planting a mine right in front of the Fusiliers there. And we do have one PTRS Penal now on the field. He's going to hug that M5, making sure there's no pesky dives happening. Baby 80 gun way out of position there, Fusiliers forcing him away. Fusiliers also finally getting some G43s on the field, but it is of course a bit slowed down because of the healing requirement, right? You need to grab healing from munitions. This combat engineer could actually go down here. Looks going very aggressive. Knows there is nothing on the field that can stop him except for that PTRS penal. Gets the wipe there, very nice. Meanwhile, M5 staying away from the Puma. PTRS opening up on the looks. Gets one volley in there. Here comes the rest of Makros forces. Baby 80 gun is here. Getting very low there with the M5. Puma needs one more shot. Baby 80 gun and PTRS is here though. Baby 80 gun attack round and connecting there. And M5 survives. So does Jibber's light vehicles. So yeah, nice engagement there from Jibber, I think, but a bit risky. Almost got the M5 though. Managed to kill the combat engineer. And we have a T70 as well. Interesting, that's not something I expected. Very odd choice. I would probably say another M5 would be better. Because T70 has played so hard into the Puma, and if you go another M5 you can get that PTRS half track, right? But yeah, we'll see what he does with that. I feel like it kind of plays into Jibber's build here with the Puma, right? Might also be a case of where he wants to match his opponent. We also saw a second Baby 80 gun coming out here, and those do really well versus the light vehicles because of the fire rate, so even if you miss, you don't really lose that much DPS. Yeah, game is slowing down here as both players are repairing. We also saw a tier 1 backtech here from Jibber, getting that healing and the league. Not sure what the league is for, he might just be expecting Dushkas, so I guess that's a solid choice if he sees any. Yeah, this T70 reveal. Lux is on its way, Puma probably going to go in this direction in a bit as well. Penals here doing really well though. Baby 80 gun opening fire on the looks, giving them some much needed veterancy. Nice turnaround there, might be expecting the Puma, which is on the far left side. Also removing some cover there, very smart. The reason why you do this is of course to make sure your opponent can't use that as cover for the sniper.
Commanders are now authorized to call in artillery fire.
Yeah, Baby 80 gun and PTRS penals here. Oh, can he get one more shot? No. Lux manages to get away. T7 now coming in now. Folk's in trouble actually. That's a very low squad. Where's the Puma? It's way out of position. Stern Pioneer might actually go down as well. This is terrible for Jibber. He found himself completely out of position, I feel. League though starting to open up fire. Puma connects with the T70. Is probably getting snared here as well. Puma coming in. PTRS and the Baby 80 guns, however. But he of course has the smoke he can use, yes indeed. Yeah, free T70 pickup there. Puma gets out of the way. Baby 80 guns now in trouble. Of course he still has the M5. And the Stern Pioneer seemingly survived as well. That would have been a huge wipe otherwise. Oh, that league hit though, almost taking out the penals. Also had a satchel there, but Jibber of course paying attention at this point. The sniper very aggressive though. Not fearing flanking squads at all, because he knows the sniper is pretty much invincible. But yeah, Puma is now vet 1, meaning it of course unlocks the aimed shot ability, which can counter snipe. And here we go, we see a Dushka coming out for Makros now. But of course the league is already on the field, so Jibber has a decent enough counter. Also of course has the looks, which can displace it quite nicely. Do we see some sandbags here perhaps? Common sandbag location? No? Just attacking. Meanwhile Makros here He's concentrating his forces in the center. Probably going to be babysitting this M5 now with the baby 80 guns. Looks here, creeping up with, of course, its cautionary movement. It's going to spot the Dushka, so the League is probably going to start barraging here. Baby 80 guns in position, but they're of course also in ambush mode. Neither player is aware. There we go. Fusiliers now. Oh, they're dropping fast. What the hell? 2 Fusiliers versus 1 Penal. Penal still gets 2 models before even dropping 1. Yeah, Dushka, of course, repositioned. GCS is tomorrow, rifles. Smoke as well on the house. Oh, looks real itself. The baby 80 guns are slightly out of position, a bit hard to get an angle around this corner, I think. The Lux is dealing some nice damage down the Dushka. So the Fusiliers are about to snare this. Where is the Puma? Staying cautious in the center. Saw the Lux there eat a volley from the PKRS Penals. Sniper in the middle, but it's about to get pushed away here. I mean, completely brain AFKing the sniper, but it's gonna live. Fusiliers there eating a mine.
We are losing territory.
It's Jibber. He's playing very safe here.
Enemy forces capturing supply lines have been cut.
Thought he would actually go for the M5 there with the Puma. Not sure why he didn't. I guess he's unaware of where the baby 80 guns are, so he's trying to play it a bit more cautiously. Now he might be looking for it though. Of course, Puma being very silent. Baby 80 guns has spotted it. Boom boom. Oh, sniper! Missed the aimed shot! What? I didn't even know it could do that. It missed the aimed shot on the sniper. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. But okay, sniper lives. Wow, I did not know it could do that even. I thought it was a guarantee even on retreat. Interesting. What the hell? Yeah, Puma managed to get out of there. Losing its gun for its troubles, but wow, that is ridiculous. Oh, and the Dushka in this house, very low HP here. I think that's 1 or 2 hits from the League, and add the Lux to that. This could easily get wiped here.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a
And the sniper is back, more bleed. We also have a 120 mil. Of course, this is auto-match, so that's the unnerfed version, not the... Oh, Lux! Can he finally kill this? Sniper eats an entire volley, not even half HP. There we go. Some more damage. Also have the folks on retreat. Surely this is dead. Yes, finally. I mean, should have already been dead, but at least he gets it there. Very nice. Also have Panzer 4 now in queue for Jibber, and Ober's coming up as well. So good there. We also have this a long way home for these folks. Could see another satchel potentially. He doesn't opt for it. There's a lot of munitions though. Oh, and tier 4 there is revealed. It's placed in the north, covering both VP and cutoff actually. Very aggressive position there. I guess versus, you know, baby 80 guns, you know, they're a bit worse versus the Schwer compared to the assist guns, so I guess that's his thought process. But with the 120 mil, it can basically just get some free veterancy here firing at the Schwer. Double miss there on the Puma for Makros. Here we go, Panzer 4 is out. As Makros is digging in the center. Fusilier is forced to retreat there by the Penals. have a second league now coming out for Jibber. Looking to dig in. Might be a response to the 120 mil as well. Well, these Penals could actually have a very poor trip, have nothing guarding these. And a huge shot from Panzer IV is probably gonna spell their doom here. Exactly the shot the Panzer IV wanted. Not following up with the looks, but surely that's dead, I'm pretty sure. You see here Makros moving in, but still in ambush. Yeah, there you go. Penal dead. Stumpen here charging in. We also have smoke on the 80 guns. Well played from Jibber. Might even grab another Penal squad here. Baby 80 guns are bouncing on the Panzer IV. Folks coming in here. Dushka covering it. Looks not going for the kill there. I think that's something you should have done, perhaps. Baby 80 guns trying to get an angle here. We also have ATO Award coming in right now. Panzer IV needs to get out of that area. Fusiliers going for a snare on the M5. And oh no, Panzer IV is still in the arc, taking a lot of damage here. It's like 1 or 2 more hits. Oh, there you go. Maybe not realizing what the ability was. Yeah, 80 Overwatch. Killing it. Puma not around. There we go. Coming in a bit late in my opinion. Could definitely been here faster. We have an SU-85 coming in though from Makros. Can I get one more shot? Of course the baby 80 guns are still alive. Whew, some misses there. I don't think that would have been enough to kill it though. Yeah, SU-85 now has the target with the looks revealed. Connects once. Also a penal battalion apparently goes down. And what is this? The 120 mil, of course, barraging the base. Meanwhile, looks about to go down, I believe. Of course, can use the focus sight. There you go. Oh, Jibber, no! Oh, using the CoH2 movement. Nice, well done. Going to save that vehicle. Getting out of combat just enough to camouflage. And somehow this is almost already dead. I'm not sure how. Does the 120 mil do so much damage? I guess it's because it's using the delayed fuse. Well, that deals a lot of damage to base buildings though. Dushka there eats a nade, only losing one model however. The League is about to get decrewed here by the delayed fuse. Yeah, Makros really struggling with manpower here, losing another penal there. That's 2 penals lost. The League here though is just dealing so much damage. It is going to force Makros away, I think. About time. Dushka in the garrison means Puma can't really do much either, because the Dushka pens it. But yeah, this 120 mil still standing there. Now Vet 2, dealing so much damage. I mean, this mechanized is almost dead. That's incredible. How is this almost dead? Oh, it's friendly fire, isn't it? Jibber! I just fucking realized. It's friendly fire! How the hell was that dying? I was thinking, what's killing it? Okay, that's kind of fun. That took me forever to realize. I guess it took Jibber even longer though. Yeah, he's looking for the salvage, you know. Turning the HQ into 5 fuel. But yeah, T-34 now on the field as well. No Panzer IV yet from Jibber, except for that first one, which you can see here. It might actually be going Tiger, but if it does, he really needs some AT, like Raketten or something. Puma is gonna really struggle here, especially versus SU. He does get the snare on the T-34, but I mean, the SU is here, so can't really follow it up. If the SU wasn't here, I'm pretty sure the Puma would kill that. M5 also still standing, now vet 3 with 20 kills. I mean, I think you would have spotted it if there wasn't a 120mm, but because there's a 120mm on the field, you might just be like, oh, it's probably 120mm hitting the mechanized. Otherwise, you obviously would have noticed the damage rate on the building. But I think just because the 120 is there, he was like, oh, it's probably just the 120mm dealing damage. Yeah, M5 there almost goes down, but forced away by the Baby 80 guns. One of the Baby 80 guns goes down. Meanwhile, SU-Revive just slowly killing this. Also, by the way, he could have used smoke and just walk up and satchel this, to be honest. Not sure why he didn't. Jibber going in. We also see 80 Overwatch for some reason. I don't know why. Somehow 80 Overwatch almost kills the infantry there. That's incredible. But yeah, tier 4 is about to go down, which means no Tiger. This Panzer 4 probably won't even finish. So I'm not sure what Jibber is supposed to do. He can't even build another Puma because Mechanized is dead. Yeah, it's looking like a complete disaster here for Jibber. Basically can't field more vehicles. He needs to save up for the King Tiger, which he actually already has unlocked. He went the Mechanized battle group into tier 4, so King Tiger is a option. We'll see what it does. He's not rebuilding the SWS, so I'm assuming he's going for the King Tiger here. You also see the Raketen coming out to help him stall. He's going to be facing another T-44 soon, though. It's going to be 3 vehicles versus the Puma, or 4 vehicles even, with the M5. And I mean, Battle Group is about to go down as well. That's ridiculous. Oh! Puma misses the killing blow on the M5. There's a wreck here, however, which can stop the scatter shot. Yes, indeed, it does. or Puma survives there, thanks to that wreck. Well played there from Jibber. Of course, you know, he deliberately pulled around it. Very nice. This looks can't really do anything here either because of the T-44, of course. Also, second one in the queue right now for Makros. Where is the Raketen? It's on the wrong side, but T-44 does not follow. Honestly, could probably just continue there. We have another Dushka from Makros replacing his penal and sniper losses with Dushkas. Oh, could go in for some diving action, but he's about to hit 2 snares here. Faust and of course the rifle nade there, so Puma, he just gets 1 tap. Oh, that's Raketen for you. Yeah, Puma hopefully can do something here, but SU-85 is gonna force it to weigh. Oh, that feels so bad for Jibber. When we see the stun round, we have another T-34 Baby 80 gun. We also have a main gun crit. Oh no. SU-85 not getting the killing blow there, misses. Yeah, the timing on this T-34. Lux goes down. Not quite finding the Puma, however. Seems to be getting out of there. Yeah, imagine building an 80 gun and it just disappearing in the first engagement. And this is greedy. Oh, he missed. Okay. Meanwhile, this Puma somehow actually manages to get out of there. Oh, retreating Folks. M5 not switching target. That probably would have been dead. Not sure why he didn't target that. I guess he didn't notice. Yeah, not destroying the Raketen either. Does he actually want this? Okay. So, Raketen now for Makros. He never actually picked this Baby 80 gun up either. Here comes the delayed fuses again. And Jibber. about to walk into them, and here comes the King Tiger, which is basically Jibber's last line of defense here. But I mean, Makros, he has 2 T-34s that can ram, and he has Baby Overwatch, he has an Su-85, he has 2 80 guns. I mean, the counters are already out for him. Oh, about to get one tapped, are we? Yes. There you go. King Tiger with its 200 damage. As Battle Group is about to get killed, which is funny. Yeah, 80 Overwatch coming in right now. T-34 is going in for the ram. Can they ram before it fires? Yes, indeed. No? Still gets one shot off. Usually it stuns them as well. It didn't this time. Su-85 not pulling back. What is this greed from Makros? And King Tiger destroys everything. Su-85 gets abandoned. King Tiger going down, of course, but he trades it for 3 vehicles. Could potentially even steal the Su-85. What the hell? Here comes the Baby 80 guns though, of course. 8 Overwatch here still coming in on the Puma. There you go. The other T-34 goes down. But I mean, is that even a good trade for Jibber? I'm not sure, to be honest. But at this point, once he gets dived, he has no other option but to all in. Because there's no way he's getting out of there. Might as well go for the trade at least. But yeah, I mean, Makros is just gonna rebuild that. He has tier 4 still. Jibber barely has his tier 1. We can see here another SWS. I'm guessing that's a tier 4. He's not gonna want another King Tiger. He's going for a Panzer 4 or something similar. Also using Scavenge here, very important to get some resources back, just to fasten up the process a bit, because he's really gonna need that. I mean, T-34 is 1 minute away at this point before it's being rebuilt. He also already has another one. I mean, it's gonna be hard for Jibber. At least he still has the Puma, slowly reaching vet 5. Oh, and Dushka actually turns around here. Surely that's a mistake. We also saw aim shot there. Not a very good trade, however. Only getting 1 model for it. As we see Makros here, he's quite desperate because he only has 1 penal battalion, right? So he has to be capturing, but that was just so sloppy, losing the Dushka there, not paying attention at all, it seems. Pretty sure he will salvage though. He has the penals and the combat engineer. Gets the snare on the T-34, but I don't think Puma can really do much here because of the 80 guns. Oh, another full squad coming out from behind. This Baby 80 gun is now way out of position. What is this? Very poor position here from Makros. He might be losing this now. Puma only has 1 80 gun, but that's already retreated. He should know that. Should be going in for the kill on the T-34 here. Of course, that is risky. And we already have another T-34 coming in from Makros. But he just gave his Dushka away, as well as the Baby 80 gun. About 21 kills total for the leagues. Yeah, it seems that the SWS trap got cancelled for some reason. But he's remaking it, so there we go. Yeah, another T-34. Jibber actually has a lot of manpower though. He could be building more Rakettans and just more infantry. Yeah, definitely anyone's game at this point, I feel. I feel like Makros definitely has the ball in his courtyard because he has these 2 T-34s. The only thing he really needs to play around is this Puma. Just hit vet 5. It's basically Puma versus the world here. He needs to deal with the T-34s before they can kill all of Jibber's infantry. 1 T-34 is about to get snared here. That's like 4 consecutive misses. We all see 80 Overwatch coming in. But Jibber can just reverse out of this. And he's getting his second T-34 behind the damaged engine there. He finally realizes and moves it out of the way. Yeah, Puma just keeps reversing. Should be putting it on hold fire instead of focus vehicle here, just to make sure the turret is facing forward. Yeah, Jibber seems to be getting out of there. Gets one more shot. Doesn't even have to follow anymore. I'm pretty sure the base MGs will finish the job here. And yeah, he realizes. Puma should be dead. Both leagues goes down. The SWS truck goes down. Jibber is just sitting in base with this Vet 5 Puma with 1 HP. Meanwhile, the T-34 is just killing everything. Nothing stopping this. Now up to 7 kills and it just arrived. Could just focus fire on this. Yes, there you go. It's one more dead. And this Puma probably not making it out. Oh, grenade on the Dushka. Enough to wipe it, but he has to get past this T-34 now. What the hell? What the fuck? He gets out of there? No fucking way! How? I mean, he lost his entire army, or half of it at least. But he can at least reinforce the leagues here. But how the hell did the Puma get away? Oh, he killed the base turret! No fucking way! What a fucking genius! He killed the base turret so he could escape. Oh my, that's 9,000 IQ. Holy shit, it gets back home. Oh, and you see the 120 mil trying to kill the Puma. Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, battle group is about to disappear. Well, Jibber back to the Stone Age. At least he has his Puma. Literally has 0 teching, not even mechanized battle group or his tier 4. I mean, he almost has another King Tiger. I don't know why he's going for more teching. You see 2 Raketens being built here with his floating manpower. Very nice. He's gonna be up versus 3 T-34s now. And there you go, Puma fully repaired. Back into action. Somehow the T-34, I think it was a scatter shot actually connecting with the Puma there. It's quite ridiculous, but he needs to be careful here. Does he have the 80 guns backing it up? Yes, he does. Very nice. He needs to be fearing a dive here. Now I have Makros here actually rebuilding his penals. This Dushka, or Puma is getting 3 shots here. Oh my god. Makros, are you playing? Is it stuck? Can you reverse behind the 80 gun? Oh, it's not stuck. That's lucky. What the hell? That Puma is like an Su-85 at this point. Look at that fire rate, you know? Even if it bounces, the fire rate is like boom, boom, boom. I mean, imagine if you went something like Elite Armor here where you could use heat rounds. This would literally be the best vehicle on the field. Yeah, at least he has the Raketens now to back up for dives. He just needs to keep this thing alive until the Tiger is out. I'm assuming he is going King Tiger here. He is not teched up with the SWS here. Does spot the Raketens though. Gonna force them away with the satchel there. Oh no. T-34 in trouble. No more follow-up shots though. Escapes behind the smoke. Yeah, Makros just stuck repairing here because he's just sitting in front of the Puma. At least he can't give it any more vet, like vet 5, it's max.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
I mean, this is just ridiculous. I think that was an attack round. Well fucking played, Jibber. Well fucking played. I mean, look at that fire rate. What a beast. think this T-34 is dead as well.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
Holy crap! All you need is a Puma, chat. Doesn't matter if all of your other units are garbage. Just grab a Puma. Oh my god, so incredibly well played here from Jibber. I'm not even sure if it's Jibber playing well or if it's just Makros falling asleep. It's one of the two. I really want to credit Jibber though, because this is just some excellent Puma microing, and I'm not sure if anyone could get that Puma out of the base like he did earlier. But yeah, here comes the King Tiger. And he's missing. He didn't even try to finish with the ram or something. That's probably game. And Makros calls it. GG, well played, and oh my fucking god. What a hero. What a hero. I mean, at that point I would just ram and fucking eat Overwatch to kill this thing, because holy crap, what a beast. It's a throw. It's obviously a throw, right? I mean, I don't know what the hell Jibber or Makros was thinking. It's like he stopped playing. He built sniper and expects auto win. But holy crap. GG, well played to Jibber. Just 10k IQ, getting rid of that and then driving it. It's impressive, I must say. So yeah, GG, well played to Jibber winning this game. I didn't see it coming, to be honest. What a game, holy crap, I'm just speechless. I'm just straight up speechless. Yeah, I mean, that base, I can't remember last time I saw something similar. That's whew.
I'm bigger than you, I'm higher in the
Literally unreal. Incredible, incredibly well played. But yeah, this Puma, man, so insane. Holy crap. I mean, look at this dive, just both scenarios, just Puma. I guess this was the King Tiger throw, but still, what an incredible match. And I must say, I think Jibber played so well this game, and yet it was like, wasn't even winning, you know. Yeah, just incredible. One Puma is better than 2 or 3 Puma. That's probably right, because if you have more, like the micro, it just becomes too much to micro, right? If you get one Puma and you spend spend all your attention to it, it just becomes such an efficient unit. I think King Tiger wasn't a throw, maybe. I mean, it did a very nice trade, but this game should have ended here, because 3 T-34s versus the Puma, right? Like, the Puma shouldn't win that. The Puma shouldn't win that. And if the T-34 just dives and kill the Puma, surely the game is over. I don't see Jibber winning that. He's not gonna reach his second King Tiger without that Puma. So honestly, I still think with this trade, if you take it in vacuum, I think it's a throw from Jibber, and I think Makros should have won on the spot here. But he couldn't manage to close the game out. Like, surely Makros should win there. I mean, Jibber, he lost his tier 1, he lost his tier 2, he lost his tier 3. But yeah, incredible match. And GG's and well played to both players, of course.